This is the Roulette Master, and I cannot wait to share with you the last level roulette system by Fani. He says this is incredible. I'm also going to share with you everything that happened in Las Vegas this week at the G2E convention at the Venetian. It was a fantastic event, and I learned a lot of secrets from these guys that make roulette machines. So, I also had money stolen from me this week. I'm going to talk about all this as we go through, and we're going to go ahead and put Fani's new system up against 9th Street Roulette, and let's go ahead and get started with 9th Street Roulette first. And I used that in Las Vegas this week, and then I'll tell you everything that happened as we go through. Let's go ahead and get started. So with this one, we're going to cover 9 streets. And spin. I accidentally put an extra one there. Let's go ahead and spin. So the first thing that I learned this week at the G2E convention in Las Vegas was from the guys that build the roulette machines. And obviously there's the automated machines and there's video machines. And we just won $3 on that first one there. Let's just rebet and spin. And we've had some live streams in the past, whether or not, trying to figure out whether or not video roulette is rigged or not. I have the answers for you today. Also, automated roulette answers, and straight from the guys that make those machines. Let's go ahead and spin again here. Once we have a loss with 9th Street Roulette, I'll show you what to do next here. And I can't wait to share with you the new system from Fani today as well. Okay, we lost. So we're going to double the bet and try to get 2 wins. Now, this is 9th Street Roulette, and let's see if we get a win here. That's a 3 red. We lost again, I believe, there. Okay, so we go ahead and we double again and try to get 2 more wins. Now, I tried 9th Street Roulette on video roulette when I first got to Las Vegas this week and lost badly. And that's the one we always think is rigged, right? And guess what? It is rigged. I talked to the guy that makes those video roulette machines, and he says that when he sells them to the casinos, he asked them what the RTP should be on each one of those machines. We just lost again there. Let's go ahead and double again. And they choose the amount of payback. So it is not. It is a rigged thing. It's not good at all. So here's the really good news. And we just lost again there. Let's double again. Now we're at 144. Here's the great news. So we've also wondered whether automated roulette is rigged. The one where there's a roulette wheel in the center and everybody walks around. We got 1 win there. Let's go ahead and get number 2 here. And guess what? I verified with him. Those are not rigged. In fact, they're just like a live dealer. And he says that the 0 and the 00 are the complete house edge on those. So, okay, we got the win, but you can see we're still down. So if you get a lot of losses with 9th Street Roulette, you need 3 wins instead of 2. So let's get our 3rd win here. And that's a 17 black. That's our 3rd win. We restart. Okay, so we're up $27. We're going to go back to the original $9 bet. And we're going to talk about more of this as we go through. And I got money stolen from me, a lot of money stolen from me this week. So I'll let you know about that as well and coming up here. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. And so that was at the G2E convention at the Venetian in Las Vegas. There's another win there, and we're up 30. Let's rebet and spin. And the makers of all the roulette machines, and whether it's automated or video, were there, and that's another win there. So as I'm talking here too, this 9th Street Roulette, you double and try to get 2 wins unless you have a bunch of losses, and if that happens, you need to get 3 wins. There's another win. And I told you I lost the first day before I went to the convention playing video roulette, before I knew for sure it was rigged. And now I know for sure it is because of what the guy that makes those machines told me. So definitely don't play those anymore. Play the ones with the roulette wheel in the middle that have the seats that go around. Those are the ones that he makes that are legitimate. He said the 000 are the house edge, just like with the live dealer on those. So that's a 5 red. We lost. We're going to double again. So I've been wanting to know these questions for a long time. Now I know for sure, and it feels good. And I think we just lost again there. So let's go ahead and double again and spin. So then I went to the automated machines that he said were legitimate, and I won them with 9th Street Roulette, and I won a lot. So that is a good feeling to know that the only house edge on those is the 000. So obviously, your chances are better if you can get a single zero, but that's not always available. So we're up 21 now. Let's go for 3 wins since we had a bunch of losses there. Again, if you just get a few losses, you can do 2 wins. With 9th Street Roulette, you need 3 wins like we just got there if you have a bunch of losses. Now we're at $45. So let's go back to 9. And then that made sense when I saw how I lost with the video roulette. And again, what I'm talking about with video roulette is the ones that look like a slot machine, where the ball's not actually falling, it just pulls a number up. And again, the guy that makes those says he asked the casino what the RTP should be on those. He puts in whatever they say, so it's not legitimate. But again, the great thing is that automated roulette is where the ball's falling and the seats are around it. Now I know those are legitimate. So we're up 42. Let's get one more win here. And then I have a lot more to talk to you about as we play this 9th Street Roulette and the new one from Fani coming up. There's another win. We're up 48. Let's rebet and spin. And then we'll go back to base level. That's a 10. That's a win. We'll go back to $9. Now we're up 54. And let's go ahead and spin. And what a great week at Circa, too. I watched the Chiefs and Royals play at the same time at Stadium Swim at the Circa. If you've never been to Circa, look it up. It's amazing. And what a great week there. I do need to tell you about money that got stolen from me, though, just so you guys are more careful than me. And this is the first time this has happened to me in this way. I've had my room broken into before and had stuff stolen in Las Vegas, but this is the first time someone has taken my money in the casino. So there is a lesson to be learned, and I think I learned mine. Let's go ahead and spin here. But I was on an automated roulette machine near the front door, and I had over $1,000 in the machine. I walked over to a friend that was about 1 or 2 machines over, and a guy hit the cash out button and got my ticket and ran out the door. And and then I went and asked the security, and they said there was nothing they could do, that I was out the money. So I filed a police report, but basically I'm out over $1,000 because of that, and it happened really quickly. So watch your money and watch your slips while you're playing. It was I thought they were going to give me free play because my friend had that happen to him, and the casino did take care of it and give him some free play, but they didn't give me any free play. They did give me $500 to spend on dinner for the next 2 nights, so I got something out of it, I guess. Let's get one more win here. But yeah, definitely watch your money and watch your machines when you're playing, especially if you're playing automated like I was at that time. We're up $63 now. Let's go ahead and go back to 9 and spin. And we're 8 minutes in with 9th Street Roulette. The new system from Fani is coming up. That's a 28 black, and that's a win. We're up 66. But with that being said, I get amazing comps. I had suites at multiple hotels that I actually had friends staying in because of comps, and then that's a loss there. Let's double. And then I also paid for all the people that came with me this week. I got them all free rooms and free food. So the casinos do a great job of comps, but I guess they don't. If your money gets stolen, they do not get. Well, I guess I had a friend that did, but I did not get any free play out of it. And that's a 24 black. That's a win, and up 69. Let's go back to 9. The good thing was I was way up. I did have a couple losing sessions, but we ended up. I was up 7,000 when I left, so that was pretty good. And we're up 72, or yeah, we're at $72 profit right now. And here we go. That's a 16 red. That's another win, and I'm up 75. And I used a few different systems while I was there. I used 9th Street Roulette. I used Play Like a Pro as part of the time, and used Kentucky White's Moving Corners as well. We're up 78. Let's go ahead and spin again here. But I will say I was up a lot more than that at one time, so I did have a few losses, and that brought me back to there. But I was very happy to leave with that amount. So let's go ahead and double and spin. And here we go. That's a 6 black. That's another loss. Let's go ahead and rebet, and I'm going to double that to 36. And again, with 9th Street Roulette, you definitely want to start small if you can and have a large bankroll. This is a $2,000 bankroll with dollar units. $9 starting bet, and there's one win there. Let's rebet and spin. And here we go. I was using larger bets than this, though, when I was using the 9th Street. This is today I'm showing you with a $9 bet with the dollar on each. We're up 75. Let's go back to 9. So if you're wanting to make money a little bit faster, you definitely want to at least put $5 on each instead of 1. And that's a 14 red. But everybody's different on what a good win is. We're up 78. Let's rebet and spin. And you never want to gamble with money that you can't afford to lose. So, because like I said, I was up a lot more than that. Even though I left with that much, I had some losses as well. So you never know when you're going to get really bad numbers or some zeros in a row or something like that. So let's rebet and spin. But what a great week in Vegas. And I just am so happy to hear that from the guys at the G2E that make those machines. Now I know for sure which ones are legitimate, which ones are not. And we had a lot of people there. It was fun to take some pictures with some of the fans too as well. That's a 6 black, and that's a loss. Let's go ahead and double and spin. And during the day, though, you could tell they didn't want the creators there all day long, but that's okay. We had fun. We got to see all the new stuff. In the evening, they wanted more of the creators there in the evening. When during the daytime they were trying to sell the machines to people from the casinos, so they probably thought we were in the way a little bit during the daytime. But it was cool to see all the new stuff that's coming out, and it was a pretty neat deal. So that's another loss. Let's double. And let's spin. And here we go. We're 12 minutes in out of 15 with 9th Street Roulette. That's a 5 red. And that's a loss. Let's rebet. Double to 72 and spin. And I've had that happen one time before where my money got stolen, but wasn't exactly the same way. This is the first time someone's run out with it. One time that happened, and I just walked over, and a guy was playing with my money. I walked two machines over, and a guy was just playing with my money in it, and I said, "Hey, that's my money," and he said, "Oh, okay," and then just walked away. But unfortunately, this time, let's go back to 9 now. Unfortunately, this time the guy got away with it, and I lost over $1,000. So actually, I would have won more than I did if a little over 1,000 more if I hadn't had that unfortunate thing happen. But hopefully, he's enjoying. Whoever that was is enjoying something on me. So let's rebet and spin. We won't have any ill will. He must have needed that money. I don't know. It's never a good thing for someone to steal, though. And at the time, I was not pleased. But I was up so much at the time that after about 20 minutes, I was ready to go again and didn't let it bother me anymore. We're up 90. Let's rebet and spin. We have about a minute and a half left with this one. And here we go. That's a 22 black. That's a win. Up 93. And here we go. That's a 6 black. Okay, let's double that, rebet, and spin. And I will give a little shout out to the Fremont and Circa because they did give me a lot of free rooms this week, and let's rebet and get 2 more wins there. And all the people that that I brought out with me got to stay for free, so that was pretty cool. And everybody knows the Circa rooms are amazing, but the King Suites at the Fremont are fantastic as well. They're huge rooms with living rooms, and it was nice to be able to give those to people to stay for the week. So let's rebet and spin. And a lot of people wouldn't think that the rooms are that good there probably, but they were. The King Suites were really nice. So let's rebet and spin. So shout out to those casino hosts that helped me out this week. That's a 13 black. There's a win, and our 15 minutes is up. We made $84 in 15 minutes with 9th Street Roulette, but you can tell since we used dollar units, if you had used $5 units, you could take that times 5, and then that's, it depends on how much you want to risk. You could definitely play this with less than a $2,000 bankroll. You could easily do this one with $1,000 or less, but I always recommend 2 just in case you do get on a bad losing streak. But if you want to make more than this, you can always increase the amount, just increase the bankroll accordingly. But now it is time for the new roulette system of the day from Fani. I can't wait to share this one with you. Let's go ahead and jump in, get started, and here we go. All right, the time is finally here for the last level roulette system by Fani. Let's go ahead and get started. This is a follow the winner color system. So that means we're going to start on black since black hit last. And spin. And here we go. This is going to be a level up system, but different than what you're probably used to. Okay, that is a $10 win. And you can see we're up $10. We're going to stay on black for 10. And here we go. That's a 13 black. Okay, that's another win. Let's put 10 on black and spin again. A lot of people that do this, they level one up when they lose, and then they level down one when they win. We're going to do something different. So when we lose, we're going to level up. So we're going to go from 10 to 20 and switch to red. But we're not going to level down one when we get the win, and we're not going to have to work our way all the way back down if we go on a losing streak either. So what we're going to do now is we're going to repeat that bet of 20 on red. And spin. That's a 5 red. Okay, if we get 2 wins, we're going to go back to 10. We're not going to have to work our way back all the way back down. So we're up 50. I'll explain that more as we go through here. But a lot of these systems, you have to work your way up, work your way back down. And if you get on a bad losing streak, you'll have trouble working your way back down and get in a lot of trouble. So we're going to go level up one from 10 to 20 and switch to black, follow the winner. And here we go. Okay, that's a win, but we do not go back down one. We stay there. So we'll go 20 on black. You can see we're up $60 already. This is the last level strategy by Fani, and he said this is amazing. And that's 11 black. There's 2 wins. So we go back to 10, and we're on black now. We're up $80. So let's go ahead and spin. Again, a lot of these level up strategies have to work their way back down. So if you lose 5 in a row, you have to work your way all the way back down again. This one's very different. So we're going to be on, if you hit 0, you just stay on the same color and go up 1 unit. So from 10 to 20. Okay, that's a 4 black. But again, we don't go back down. We stay at 20 and we try to get 2 wins. Let's go ahead and spin. That's a 13 black. We got 2 wins. We go back to 10 and now we're on black. We're up $110 already. So that's why you don't have to work your way all the way back down, because these extra wins here are going to help us out if we have a long losing streak and then we have to reset after we get 2 wins. This will make up for that. So we'll go from 10 to 20, switch to red, follow the winner on color, and spin. Okay, that's another loss. So we continue to go up a unit. So we'll go to 30 now. And spin. So normally if you did this with most systems, you'd have to go back to 30, back to 30, back to 20, back to 10. And there's a win at 30. So we'll stay at 30. You can see we're up 110, and we need 2 wins. We didn't get that, so we go up another unit. So we go to 40, and we'll stay on black because that's still the last color that hit. And spin. And we lost again, so we go to 50. Now here's the cool thing about this. Because of all the extra money we're making early on now, if we get a 2 wins, we reset. We don't have to go 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. So we lost again, so we go to 60. So all we have to do is get 2 wins to restart. We don't have to go 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, and level down. And now we're going to go to 70. You can see we're at minus 70 right now. And there will be a little bit of a setback, but that's okay because it makes up for that in the early wins that you make more on. So we're going to go to 80 now. Then we'll check our balance after this. So there is a little bit of setback when you have a big losing streak like this, but it does keep you from losing your bankroll. So we're going to go to 90 now. And this is a $2,000 bankroll system. You can see we're minus 220. So even after we get our 2 wins, we're going to have to build it back up again. And that's a 5 red. Okay, there's a win at 90. So we're going to do another 90 on red.
No more bets.
And he says if you are negative, then you go for 3 wins. Okay, so we're going to go to 100 now. And spin.
No more bets.
All right, here we go. Wow, another loss, 0-0. So we're going to go to 110. You can see now we're minus 320. So let's go ahead and get the win here. That's an 18 red. That's a loss. So we're going to go to 120 on red. And spin. And all these zeros and this back and forth hasn't been good for us so far. That's a 30 red. All right, let's see if we can get 3 in a row. We're going to go 120 again on red. And we lost, so we go up again. So we go to 130 on black. And we're at minus 430. Here we go. Okay, that's a win on 6 black. Okay, let's go 130 again on black.
No more bets.
And spin. And we lost. We're going to 140. Okay, let's go red for 140. And again, this is a $2,000 bankroll system. So we still have 1,500 left. But now we need a color streak to pull us back out of this. And that's a 31 black. So we're at 150 now on black.
No more bets.
Now we're going to need a pretty long color streak to pull us out of this because we've lost so many in a row. But there's a 31 black. Okay, so let's repeat that bet on black for 150. And here we go. And normally you don't lose this many in a row, but it shows you it can happen. And there's another win. Let's get 3 of them.
No more bets.
And spin. Ooh, another 0. We've had a bunch of zeros this session. So we go to 160 now on black. Okay, we're at minus 420. Man, that's at least, is that 4 or 5 zeros? That's the second one in recent time. Let's go ahead and go to 170 now on black.
No more bets.
This is about the worst case scenario for this system. Let's see if we can bring it back. That's a 3 red. 180 now. My goodness. So most systems like this, you have to double and win twice if you do this. And now you can see why, partially why. I do like the idea of this though, but we're going to have to get on a longer color streak now to pull ourselves out because we're not increasing the bet as much. And that's another loss. We're going to go to 190 on black. And we're at minus 750 out of 2,000.
No more bets.
We're going to need a color streak now. There's 1. Okay, let's repeat that bet on black for 190. I do think early on, if you don't have a lot of losses in a row, this could be a great system. But if you have a ton of losses in a row, you can see that it kind of puts us behind a little bit. We'll check our balance after this one here. And that lost, so we go to 200. Now it does keep you from losing your bankroll quickly because you're only going up a unit as opposed to doubling. But we're going to need a color streak. And we lost again. So now we have to go to 210 on black. All right, let's go ahead and spin and see if we can get that long color streak that we need. There's one, that's a 31 black. Okay, we'll repeat that bet at 210. We're at minus 550. And spin. That's another win. One thing I can say for this, even though obviously any system that has this many losses in a row would be in trouble. If we were doubling, we would have lost our bankroll already. And we lost again. So we go to 220 and we're on red now. So that's one thing I can say about this one is that we would have lost our 2,000 already if we were doubling and then trying to get 2 wins on this one. That's a 17 black. But we just had way too many losses. So we're going to go to 230 now on black.
No more bets.
And spin. Follow the winner on color. Man, we're just getting loss after loss after loss. And really, any system that you use, if you lose every spin, it's not going to be good. There's some really good systems out there, though. But eventually, you have to go on a run if you have something go this bad. Let's go ahead and see how many wins we can get in a row on red at 240. And we still have about 4.5 minutes left with this one. That's a 14 red. So basically, you were waiting for a color streak at this point. Let's repeat this at 240 on red. Okay, we got 3 in a row. That's good. And early on, 2 in a row does do the trick. 2 in a row does do the trick early on, unless you have like a million losses. And okay, we might pull ourselves out of this. We're at minus 40. If we get one more, we will pull out of this. But we lost that one. Let's see if we can get it back in here. We're going to go to 250 now on black. But the good news is we're only at minus 280 now. So if we could get a couple wins, we could get back in profit. There's one. That's a 29 black. Okay. We're at minus 30. Let's see if we can get one more. And if we could do that, we could reset. Hey, we did it. Wow. Okay. It worked. So we're up 220 now. We go back to 10 on black. That was that was a rough ride, but we came back. And like I said early on, you only need 2 wins. If you do get a bunch of losses, you have to get multiples. So we'll stay on black for 10, and here we go. We got about 3.5 minutes left. Let's see how this finishes out. That's a 34 red. Okay, we'll be on red for 20. And let's spin. But early on, it's just 2 wins, reset, 2 wins, reset. And generally, the extra money you make off getting the 2 wins off the early bets makes up for any setbacks that you get. We're going to need another $20 win here on red. Makes up for the little setbacks that you have if you lose 2, 3, 4 times. But if you lose like 10 times, you could see as before, we lost there. So we go to 30 on black. That you have to get multiple wins and a long color streak if that does happen. Man, this is another 0. We've had so many zeros. So we'll go to 40 now on black and spin. Again, this is Follow the Winner on color by Fani. And that's a 33 black. There's 1 win at 40. So let's see if we can get our second win at 40. And as long as you're in good profit, you can take a little setback if you do get 2 wins. But we didn't get 2 wins. So we'll go to 50 now on red. And spin. I think I might have hit 40 there accidentally. That's a 14 red. Or no, I did 60 instead of 50. So we'll do 50 on this one. We need 2 wins. And here we go. Okay, we got them. So that's good. Okay, so we're up $300 now. We go back to 10 on red and spin. And I definitely see why Fani likes this. You can make if you don't get a long losing streak, you can make a lot of money quickly. So we'll go to 20 and switch to black.
No more bets.
Here we go. That's a 13 black. That's a win. Let's see if we can get another one.
No more bets.
At 20. And we did. So again, normally if you just wanted a unit, you'd just get 1 win early on like that. But we got 2. Now we're up 330. So you can see now we would go back to 10. And it does increase your profit levels early on, trying to get 2 wins. And that's a 25 red. And all you really need to do to get 2 wins, and we'll switch to red here, is to get 2 of one color in a row. So it's not so hard. That happens pretty regularly. And that's a 33 black. But occasionally it's going to get real choppy, and then you're going to have to get a color streak to pull you out of it. And you saw that earlier. That's a 17 black. Okay, let's go for 2 wins at 30 and spin. See if we can get a win here and go back to 10. Again, all it takes is 2 in a row of a color, but we didn't get it there. It's going choppy again, so we go up to 40. And we're up $300 right now. Let's go ahead and spin. So you can see early on it doesn't really affect it that much. Okay, that's another loss, but we just ran out of time. So we ended up $260 in profit after 15 minutes with this new system from Fani. And again, it's a follow the winner on color. 2 wins to reset. Unless you go on a huge losing streak, then you're going to need a color streak to pull you out of it. If you are negative, you'll need an extra win or 2 to get you out of it. But let me know what you guys think of this down in the comments. Also, let me know what you think of everything that I found out in Vegas at the G2E conference there. That was amazing information. So now that you guys play an automated with the chairs around and the table and the roulette wheel in the center, know that that's legitimate, and you know that the one on the video roulette that doesn't have the ball falling is not legitimate. Those casinos choose the return to player percentage on those, as the guys that made those machines told me at the G2E at the Venetian this week. So great information. I wish I'd known that a long time ago. I don't know why it took this long. I hope that that really helps you guys out. I know it helps me out. I'm not going to be playing the video roulette anymore. And that's just great to have that knowledge. I wish they shared that more freely. And let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Also, email me at roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. That's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. If you have a system like Fani, send it in. That's where you send it to. Again, that's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. And if you're enjoying the content, please like, share, and subscribe. Let's keep growing this great community of people that love roulette. And thank you to all the people that came up to me at Circa this week and said hello, and that was awesome. So I really appreciate you guys as well, and everybody in this great community that loves roulette. Let's keep searching for the best roulette system possible each and every day. Keep testing out your guys' ideas and how you make money in the casino. And let's help everybody else out and keep searching for that #1 roulette system of all time. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.